No, 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 no. Keep the music going. Don't even. I know it's past the music part where that comes in. But anyway, what's going on, Utensils? It's I'm Spoon, and we're back with some Minecrafted. Where we were last time, we were. Well, when I say we, I mean me, and by we, I mean you guys watching me. We were doing the thing, the thing, and I realized I had messed up, and so I got rid of it all. Yeah, that ran out of fence. And then I realized, holy crap, I have plenty of wood, so I probably don't need to go get any more. And then I also realized that it's about to get nighttime, so I probably should go to bed. And then continue working in the morning. Not a big deal, right? For some reason, Minecraft was recording in 70 frames per second, which is fine. It's just going to make these giant files. I set it to where it was supposed to record in 37 frames per second, because obviously, you know, not too much above, what is it, 32 or something? I think 30 something. Not too far above 30 something is how fast the human eye can recognize, and the render is just going to render it down to like 29 frames per second anyway. So I mean, I don't know why it's recording in 70 frames per second, but whatever. I'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. It's not that important. And I keep on forgetting to actually go and make those fences. So I need to do that real quick. I'm very distracted when it comes to Minecraft. Pretty much anything. Or was it put that? Okay, so I might even need more than that. So let's go and get some more real quick. Let's just all make it all fucking whatever. This should make enough, but I'm not, you know, certain of that. So we'll see. But once again, I believe it will. The 26 fence eye. That's not the plural fence. Shut up. I know. So yeah, a couple of big announcements. For you guys who haven't been paying attention to my live stream. First of all, why the fuck haven't you been watching my live stream, you cunts? I'm just kidding. I have a lot of new live stream viewers, and it's great. So if you guys came from my live stream because of Minecraft, that's great. But as I say, anytime I do my my channel advertising for YouTube, I don't just do Minecraft. In fact, Minecrafted I haven't done in a while. Everybody's been like, why have you not done Minecrafted? It's like, because I do all kinds of videos. I don't just do Minecrafted for you guys. Jesus. I hate to be one of those guys that just does only Minecraft videos because I know a lot of views go to it. Like, I love playing Minecraft, but if I'm not in the mood to play Minecraft, I'm not going to put it on the you know, fucking channel. Not play Minecraft. I'm always in the mood to play Minecraft, but if I'm not in the mood to record Minecraft, sit down and just play it, then I'm not going to fucking do it, because I'm not here to whore my views out for money or whatever, because I have a partnership. Which, the reason why I bring that up is because somebody last night was not calling me out, but they said in general that the gameplay, I can't remember who it was, I think it was like Star for Hire had said the gameplay community has gone to shit because everyone's always worried about money, and I agree with that to an extent. There's a lot of people who make that their priority, and I don't understand that at all, because that's not where it started for me. That's not where it started for half the people that do. Well, I would say half, for a good, maybe not even half, a smaller portion of the community, because I keep on forgetting how many people actually do gameplay videos now. But I think a lot of the people that started doing gameplay videos, maybe not the majority of people, but all the people that have a good amount of subscribers, when they started, they didn't start for that reason. And you don't really see too many larger channels doing it for that reason. Mainly because, I mean, a lot of them may do it now for that reason, but they didn't start out that way because, you know, it wasn't always a good source of income, so to speak. It was always just a hobby, and that's what it's going to remain for me. I had this discussion, obviously, like 800 of my commentaries, even though I've only done like 300 something videos. But any kind of commentary I make, I try to stress the fact that this is a hobby for me, not a job. And that's when people in my live streams are like, what's your job, or do you have an actual job? And I'm like, no, I don't. And sometimes I'll say, well, yeah, you know, YouTube and stuff is kind of like a job because I do it so much, but it's not. To this point, it still doesn't feel like a job. It's a hobby that I get paid for, really, and I've said that before. It's not even like that much. It's not like a significant amount So when people think like, oh, you just do this for the money, it's like, well, you know, I agree with that for some larger channels, maybe. But for me, you can't really do it for the money if you're not making that much money off of it. I make more money on Twitch than I do this. And even Twitch, I mean, there I have an excuse like, hey, you know, I stream for hours at a time and I run very few ads. So it's a, you know, sometimes I'll run ads in between gameplay or something like that. But anyway. Enough talk about money. I just saw a tweet, and it kind of brought my attention to, you know, the community, and I had to look around. I was like, you know what, I agree with that. I agree a lot of people are misusing this jizz. Let's go plant some more trees. I have all these saplings and no trees planted, so let's go do that real quick. But I mean, I can see where that notion comes from. Makes sense to me. But yeah, so yeah, a few announcements, as I was saying earlier. One of those major announcements is, if you guys haven't been watching the live stream, and this is where I got caught off track and started changing the subject. If you guys haven't been watching the live stream, I've been showing off a server, me building a lot of stuff on a server. That is a public Utensils server that we're currently getting set up and ready to go live. So here in the next few days, depending on when this video actually goes up, the server may even be live already, but I'll have a video on my channel for when the server goes live. So you don't have to worry about that. So when the server goes live, I'll put a video up. But yeah, so it's a public server, a big old public server, not like the one I had before with only 25 slots. This one will have 100 slot limit. We're gonna have a website with forums and stuff. There'll be rules and stuff set, so I'm not gonna go over that now. Don't start sending messages saying, "Can I join? Oh, I can help with this server." Because I've already had people send me messages. The server's not even live yet. They're like, "I can help. I'm really helpful. Make me a mod and I'll help out. Make me an admin and I'll help." I'm like, dude, come on. Really? Like, I don't understand what gives the people the idea that I would even come close to modding random people. I mean, come on. I mean, no offense. I mean, I agree that you may be very helpful in all sense of the word, but I mean, really? You think I'm just going to mod some random person? Don't ask for mod. Just wait for the forums to go live, and then you're going to have a white list. There's going to be a gray list. I'm not sure if that's the proper term for it, but what that means is, like, you'll be able to join the server and look around and do as much stuff as you could without building. You won't actually have build rights until you apply for the server. And I'm not sure how we're going to do the applications. I'm probably going to have to come up with some kind of format using a mixture between other people's ideas and then coming up with my own rules. So obviously the rules are going to be similar, you know, no griefing, no trolling, no flaming, no bullying, you get the idea. But most of you guys know how to use, most of you guys have been in servers before, but there will be anti-grief plugins. That was my main concern with a public server, that and obviously not having enough money to really manage it myself. But it's going to be managed by a guy named David. He's a really cool guy. He has a server based out of England, somewhere in England. But it's actually in a data center, so it's going to be able to run lots of people. And I'm going to be putting forth a little bit of moolah to him instead of directly to my private server, which is where I had money in Clan Force before, and the private server was only 10 slot. And this is actually going to cost less than my private server does now. It would cost more, but the reason why it didn't cost as much is because Dave is lending a huge hand. So he'll be on the server very much as well. But anyway, the website's going to be great. The server's going to be great. The site's not just going to be for the server. It's going to be for, as it says in the title, which we've been working on, it's going to say, "I'm Spoon's home for the utensils." And that's going to be where we can go hang out, communicate, do stuff like that. And we're going to try and look into a TeamSpeak server as well, so we can have people talk while they're playing in the server. It'll be kind of fun. I think it'll be really cool to do. I've been really wanting to do something like this for a long time, and just never really had the means to do so. But now it looks like, with the help of some really awesome people, I am going to have the means to do so. So there's your little bit of info on that. So please don't leave in the comments, "Can I do this on the server? Can I do that?" Because that's what we're making the website for, that has forums and submissions and a gray list for you guys to apply for build rights and stuff. So please don't start. And people have already started doing this. If you get the idea, like, I'm going to send a message, I can really help out with the server, don't do it. If you do it, you're going to piss me off. And if I see a relation between a username on here and a username on Minecraft, then I'm just going to say, yeah, no. because it's a bother to me. It really is. I've already got plenty of admins and mods in mind, just from previous experiences. But one thing, I'm not sure of how I'm going to do the ranking system, so if you guys do have any suggestions on how I should do that, not what part of the rank you should be, but how should I do that, I'm thinking of doing king, queen, and then making some silly things along with that. Like, I'm going to be the king, obviously, because I'm badass, or maybe I'll do God, just because it's funny. And then I believe Stephanie's going to be the queen, and you guys will have to deal with that and get jealous, motherfuckers. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I just know that I'm going to have some type of high rank, and then we'll have ranks below that. Maybe funny ranks, maybe serious ranks, I'm not sure. We'll just see what happens. While I'm down here, I'm going to get some more wood. Yay, more wood. Everybody loves wood, right? Don't take that the wrong way. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on how I should do the ranking system, feel free to leave it in the comments or send me a message saying, well, here's how I've seen it done before with, kings and queens, or seen it with different kinds of names, So I'm looking for not exactly what ability those ranks have, but what type of ranking they have, like what it's called. Like, I hate the default, and then, like what I did before on my public server, which was 25, I had default, I had trusted, I had VIP, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'm really not. But I'm thinking about doing it where it's kings, queens, knights, or builders, or, stuff like that. And we'll have cool stuff by it. And then I'll probably do nicknames for people that run shops. Or by the way, there's going to be an economy system on it as well, where if you, we're going to use, I think it's called chest shop or something like that. Shop chest. I can't remember. Anyway, you put items in a chest and you can sell them using a sign for X amount of money. And depending on what you grow and how much you grow of it, you can sell it for however much money you want. So it's going to be a cool economy system. Obviously, you won't have to buy anything if you, go mining for it. For the people that are lazy, though, that say, okay, well, I don't want to have, I just need, like, one extra diamond and I don't want to spend an hour looking for it. You could say, hey, does anybody have a diamond shop, or does anybody have diamonds that can sell to me? And if so, how much are you willing to sell them for? And you can bargain according to that. Sorry, I had to turn my brightness up. I wasn't able to see too well. And if I can't see too well, you guys definitely can't see. So, but yeah, so it's going to be a cool economy, hopefully. We're looking into doing stuff with areas you can, like, buy land and build on that land using whatever it's called, World Guard or whatever. A lot of people are like, oh, just set World Guard for everybody to use it, so everybody can set their own spot. It's like, well, see, the reason why I don't want to set World Guard, I'd rather have World Guard either run by the admins or mods or by a plugin, is because if users know how to do World Guard, they'll probably fuck something up. Because, I mean, I have no clue how to use World Edit, right? And if you guys were watching the stream the other night, you saw that when I used World Edit, I completely broke the server. And so I can imagine if I do that with the server, I can only imagine what hundreds of random people would do with World Guard. They would probably just go around World Guarding random areas over and over again. And so I was like, oh, we'll only set their limit on World Guarding to 16 by 16 or something like that. So their house will only be a certain size. I'm like, we'll see. I don't know if there's a way to turn off that. So what if they went over to here and said, okay, I want land here. And they said, I also want land here, I also want land here. They'll be able to reserve all these different areas for themselves. And, before long, we're going to have people having a hard time building in certain places. So the way we're going to probably try and do that is with something called Townie, or at least something like that. We tried Townie when I was stress testing the server, and it was giving people a lot of trouble, and a lot of people were saying it's kind of glitchy and stuff. So we're going to look into some type of plugin that will allow users to buy and manage their own land, or at least buy land, and then mods or admins can control the land for them in that sense. With World Guard and stuff. Because I've seen a lot of servers that have that kind of system set up. I might have to contact Bebopvox about his, because his has a really cool way where people can have land and stuff. I'm not sure if he's using Townie, but I think it's pretty cool how that works. And the interesting thing is, like, he may not be using Townie, because I remember when I bought my land on his server, I didn't have any kind of World Guard. I just bought it from some kid who had said, hey, this is land that I want a server, or this is the land that I want a town for, and I had to buy a land from him to build there. And it was kind of cool that, I bought this little plot of land that he had, and so I'd rather have a town system to where they would buy a large chunk of land or a town directly from an admin or from someone who sells land, and then they could control a town that way. It'd be a lot more beneficial if we did it like that. I think so, at least. So I might try and get with Bebop Vox on that and see how he did his. It'd be a little easier, I think. Let me go get some meat. Look at the spider first. These guys always annoy me. That's not a spider, it's a creeper. Excuse me. Da-da-da.